Hello and welcome back to a new video of Adrian's Film Collectibles. Well, for this video it's really exciting because at the beginning of this week gone I had two very large boxes turn up and not together, they came on two different days. I was very anxious and worried about them because they came all the way from America and they are all parts of the late Cliff Sawyer's collection. That sadly passed away, and all his collection then was auctioned off, which was actually really sad to see it all go and separated. There is a two-part program with him showing his collection on YouTube, and he had so much. It was incredible. It was like literally another museum all over again. I had a look, and it's not something I would do. I wouldn't bid from an auction house in America, but because I knew of Cliff and his collection, he had some items that I was always after, and there is one of the items that I'll show shortly that I've been trying to get hold of for years. That's ultra rare, really hard to get hold of, and I was able to get it by surprise. So what happened is I bidded on several items or several lots, and I left it into the evening, put my maximum for each one, and then the next day I lost out on some of the lots, which wasn't a massive problem. There's nothing you can do about that. If you lose, you lose. But I won 4 of the lots that I bidded on, and out of the 3 of the lots, no one else bidded. So I got all the items pretty much dirt cheap. So I got absolute bargains. So I'm going to start with the very first lot, and they're all wooden items. So I'm going to start with this one, which is a framed picture from a chump at Oxford, and it's all cut out of wood. In the beginning, when I first saw it, I thought it was just like a very basic picture, but it's all carved out of wood, and you can see there it's just really well done, and it's all got the artist's signature just down there in the corner. But I've never seen anything like this before, so this is very new for me. So this is kind of unique and different and rare. And then similar to that one, I have this one, which again was the same lot, which was all carved out of wood, which these headshots are actually from like more publicity, still from a way out west. Very clever, really artistically done, but it's all cut in the shape the faces of Stan and Ollie. Absolutely brilliant. And then just on from that, you have these are in the same lot. These blockheads. So there were 2 of these the same. They've got complete like wooden backs on them. Got a cartoony sort of style headshots of them. Again, really unusual, really different. I've never seen that before. So again, that's very new. And then you have these are like wooden, like little wooden dolls, all made out of wood. Both Laurel and Hardy with both moving arms and legs, and they're absolutely in immaculate condition. Again, I've never seen anything like this before. Completely all made out of wood. So they're really quite cute. And then to match them, you had these 2, the larger versions, and these are quite heavy, these ones. So these are matching ones to the smaller ones. And again, in immaculate condition. I've never seen anything like these before. Very unusual, very different. I don't see them on any other sites or on eBay as such, places like that. So these are pretty rare or more sought after to get hold of. Amazing. So all of that was in one lot for $25, which is about £18. So just for those two together are probably worth more than £18. So I've got quite a good deal there. And then the next one were these figures, which I know the museum in Ulverston have these, and I've always fascinated with them. These white figures, I don't know a lot about them, but I'm guessing they're pretty old now, so you don't see these that often, if hardly ever. So that's the Stam one. And then also the Ollie. We've still got the auction tag on that one. They're in immaculate condition, apart from Ollie's foot, where it's obviously been glued back on, but that was stated in the listing as well. But apart from that, it's in really good condition. Quite heavy as well. Again, so this is a pair of figures that I've been trying to get hold of, and now I finally managed to get them. Fantastic pieces. And then, on from that, I didn't really think about it at the time, but I bid it on two paintings, comic paintings of the Blue Boy and Pinky paintings, which is the Blue Boy painting was used in Wrong Again 1929, also in Early to Bed 1928, which is the Blue Boy, which is the Thomas Gainsborough painting. The Blue Boy painting was a painting of Jonathan Buttle. When I've looked it up, tried to find out who he was, but then the face has been replaced with a comic shot of Stan Laurel. Now originally these were framed, glass mounted, and they had wooden backs on the canvas, and I said to the postal company, just take them out, take off the frames and the mounts and just roll them up and just put them in the box, and it reduced the price for postage quite a lot, and it's worked out really well. But these are original paintings, and this is by L.T. Lucas. And then you have the matching one of Ollie, which was not the same artist. The same artist that did this, but the original one was not the same artist. Of Pinky, which they hang together in the Huntington Library, California. So the original painting was of Sarah Moulton, who was 11 years old when painted on a hilltop. So 1794. But then this one that's been done by Lucas is replaced with a comic face of Oliver Hardy. So it's just something different and unusual, and I actually really love them. I think they're really great because it's just different to like ordinary Laurel and Hardy posters, etc. I mean, if you think about it, you can probably do anything with Laurel and Hardy's characters in comic form or comic book form, cartoon form, and put their faces onto it, and it would still work as just like that with the paintings. And again, that's $25, so that was about 18 pounds, no bids. And in the last lot there were bids, so I got it all for about $130, which was about £97. I know both of these will be worth more than that individually, but they are decanters. These are Ezra Brooks whiskey decanters of Laurel and Hardy, and they're both wearing their overcoats. It very much reminds me of them at the beginning from Trump at Oxford, where they wear these overcoats when they're at the employment agency at the beginning of the film. You've got their names at the bottom and some really old labels and writings on the bottom, and I can't even read that. But again, really, really rare, unusual. I've never seen these before. I'm really pleased that I've got them. So it all adds to the sort of rarer sort of figure ceramic collections. And then finally, I got these decanters. So you have the one of Stan and the one of Ollie. And these are Bill Bauer, and as far as I know, 1930s. So these are ultra rare and really, really sought after older Laurel and Hardy decanters from Italy. And my main interest was just these more than anything else. But of course, me being me, I got a bit carried away and I ended up winning the other bits as well. So I'm just really pleased to have these. Ultra rare. And these are immaculate condition. Absolutely super. So that's all the pieces that came out of just a very small part of Cliff's collection. Like I said earlier, it's quite sad to see it all separated and split up. If that was to happen to me one day, I think I would hate that. I would hate my collection to be separated or auctioned off. I really wouldn't want that to happen. But I will say a thank you to Cliff Sawyer and for me to win these items, and these will be really well looked after and cherished, hopefully for many years to come. But like I say, it was a big risk and not what I would normally do. I would do this, so it's just a one-off, and I have no regrets whatsoever. And everything is immaculate, nothing's damaged, and the parcel service did an outstanding job. I corresponded with them a lot before they sent anything, and did a lot of talking about how things should be packed, etc. And again, like the paintings, how they should be packed and sort of dismantled out their frames. So that there was a lot of communication. It wasn't just all sent to the postal service and they would just pack it and send it. There was a lot of emails and communication of how I wanted it done to make sure everything arrived safe and all secure and in one piece. So they are great treasures, really. And I suppose for me, it's like Christmas come early. So I'm absolutely overjoyed with them. So I hope everyone's enjoyed this video, and look out for the next one soon. Bye for now.